welcome to Sam Bookery. In this video I wanted to show you guys this sunflower folio I made using a digital kit from Citrus Journal Studios. Here's the back. I just did a little muslin ribbon strip closure and tied a bow with it. Here's the cover. I added this lace ribbon to the spine and this little pearl heart sticker and this sticker up here. So I used everything that came in the digital kit, and then I added some of my own ephemera too, and I'll point out what was additional to the kit. So you open up on this first page, I added this lace that I had used coffee to dye here to the edge. And then I just added grommets and a little bit of yarn to these tags. She gives you 3 different tags here for journaling on the back. And this little tuck spot here. And then this flips open and it's actually an envelope. And inside the envelope, I put this tag and added this really pretty satin ribbon to the top. And then I chose to print on the back of everything with some of the digital she gives you in the kit. And then in the center area, we've got a big pocket. This is my own piece of ephemera I had in my stash. But it came with this really nice square card, and I just added like a washi sticker here to the back. I did ink the edges of everything. They do come with kind of a distressed edge, but I went ahead and inked all the edges as well. This is my own, just a scrap of cardstock that I added. I did a ruler to tear the edges to make them look kind of worn, and then added a sticker to the top. And then this really pretty one came with the kit, but I just added lace and then this clear sticker here. And then over here on this side, it's just one big tuck spot here. And I added these 2 stickers. And this ephemera was my own, but the kit came with this really pretty card. It's a vintage sunflower seed packet. So I added a grommet and some different yarns to it. And there's more room in this pocket. You could fit other things in here as well. And you turn the page, let's see, let's put the envelope back in, and then you turn the page. And we've got 2 really large pockets here that came with the kit. And nothing in the kit seemed to stay in the pockets because they are like gusseted. I can show you guys. So there's a lot of room in the pockets. So I did make my own ephemera to put in there. I took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and folded it up and to make a mini booklet out of it. Added a tag to the top and a few pieces of ephemera to the front cover. And then I glued the pages together. So now it's just a tiny little book. And that fits really snugly in these pockets, and I'm not worried that it's going to fall out if I turn the journal to the side. Whereas before I put these little tags in there and they would just fall right out. So that's an idea. And I'll do a tutorial on this. It's a super simple way to make a mini booklet, but I'll go ahead and do a quick tutorial on this and get it to the channel next week. I think it's a fun way to make a booklet out of any paper you have. You can use any digitals or a plain piece of paper. This is something I bought on Amazon. It's printed, but it's to look like it's a vintage aged piece of paper. And I thought the colors went well with this sunflower journal. So that's what's in those pockets. And then this side, we've got lots of layers here. So in this front pocket, I added this lace and this label to make an extra pocket here, and added some of my own ephemera from my stash. And then there's a second pocket, and these came with the kit. Super cute tags. And I just did, I did a slot punch here and added a piece of ribbon and stapled it in. And this one I just did another grommet with some yarn. Actually, I'll take everything out so you can kind of see. This next pocket, this is a beautiful tag from the kit with this vintage sunflower, super cute. So I just added a bunch of different yarn and a grommet to this, and here's the back. She gave us some really good neutral backgrounds that'll be easy to journal on, but that still have something interesting going on. And then I added this little piece of brown velvet ribbon right here, just to add something like tactile, and then just to show above whatever you put in this pocket. And then there's another journaling card. This is just like vintage handwriting, and I added a grommet and yarn to this one. Here's the back. These are very big. So this isn't a journal. It doesn't have a signature and pages, but there's a lot of journaling space on the back of all the tags, and then especially since I added these two booklets here. So that's an option too if you don't have a ton to write or you want to make something on a specific theme. You don't have to make a journal. You can just make something like this that holds tags or small pieces of paper that you can write on. I'm someone that likes to finish things, so I like having less places to write or to work on so that I will get it done sooner. All right, I added lace to the edge here. You can see the back side of it, and when you flip it open, then you can see the full piece of lace that I glued down here. You guys, it's really pretty. So now that this is fully open, in the center, we have this kind of like a specimen envelope. I added my own acetate sheet here. She gives you this and you cut out the oval, and I think in her tutorial she put a piece of fabric or something on the back, but I have a whole box of acetate sheets. Or if you buy stickers or something, or any kind of packaging that has like the clear window on it, you can save that and use that on the inside. So I just glued that to the inside, and then it opens on the side here, and I tucked in this fussy cut sunflower that came with the kit, and I put a tiny bit of glue stick on the center so it wouldn't slide around when I flip this up and down. And I did add a brad here and a little piece of ribbon just kind of as a decorative lift to this. And when you flip it up, let me move this down. On the back side is this really pretty sunflower print, and I just added this little, I wasn't sure what to use this for. It was like a label that came with the kit, so I just turned it into a belly band, added the Paris label, and tucked in one of the tags that came with the kit. And she put blue here, and there wasn't a lot of blue going on in the rest of it. I had this little blue washi sticker, like faux stamp, so I added that on here just to have a little bit more spots of blue in the journal, because I think that looks pretty with the orangish yellow of the sunflowers. And then in the center, you've got a big pocket on the bottom. And in there, I've tucked these three things that came with the kit. This is my absolute favorite. It's so pretty. And then there's this tag, which I just used my slot punch. I think it's called like a badge or an ID punch. You can get them on Amazon. And then I put in a piece of ribbon and stapled it in. You know what? This is my own. This didn't come with the kit, because I can tell I didn't print on the back. So that one was mine. These two came with the kit. And then behind this small pocket is a much larger pocket. And in there I tucked these two things that came with it. Really pretty. So much writing space, since I did kind of a neutral on the back of everything. And room to add more things too. This isn't stuffed all the way. I mean, if I was using it, I would add more. I'm still not 100% if I'm listing this. If I do decide, it will be in my Etsy shop, and there'll be a link on the description. I love sunflowers. My favorite flower is sunflowers, and I love yellow. So I just made one of these for fun. But if there's interest, I can always make more. And here's another library card with the beautiful sunflower that came with it. This has got a big side pocket right here. So it's huge. You could fit all kinds of stuff in here. I just put this here because the sunflower peeks out from the side, and I really like that. I did add a little bit of washi stickers and a piece of ribbon down here just for decoration. And that, I believe, is the whole journal, you guys. And so if you want to decorate the edges of things, you do want to do a test first, because there's lots of room here before this fold, but on some of the folds there's not a lot of room, so you want to make sure there's going to be room for whatever you're adding to the edge. So I did test this first to make sure it would close with this lace sticking out around the edge. So just do that if you're wanting to add something to the edges of yours. And then that goes in, and that goes in, and that goes in, and that is it. So without putting the tie on, it is open a little bit. It will stay closed on the desk. And I do feel like I could stick a few more things in here, and it will just curve a little bit when you close it. So that is what I have for you this week. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I love all the comments you leave me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.